I will. Absolutely. Absolutely. You will not smack my mom. Someone said, how much did the log splitter cost? The log splitter is 1,800. The one I have. Oh, no problem, Sneaks 253. Shout out to you. Someone said, where's the gator? How the sun just coming over that cloud like that. I mean, I told y'all I was going to do it. So this is my world famous beer can style chicken. You can see I got the temperature regulating it around It's gonna stay between 225 and 240. So y'all know I don't do beer or cans, but I think I bought this off Amazon for like 20 bucks. What I got the chicken propped up on, and inside is this cup. So we filled that with some water, some lemon juice, some thyme. Just kept it basic, just basic ingredients. And down here we have a medley of vegetables. Have Brussels sprouts, onions, oranges, carrots, apple. And over here I got an oak wood chunk. I have some oak chunks down in the charcoal basket. And that's how we doing. So I'm gonna let this probably gonna take around 3 hours to cook. But this is something I do well. Then I'm gonna come out after the first hour. I'm gonna come outside. I have a little spray bottle filled with some secret ingredients, and I'm gonna just spray the vegetables, keep them crisp, and spray the chicken to keep that from drying out. If you notice, I took all the skin off the chicken. Like this chicken, like look, this chicken has no skin on it. So when you bite into my chicken, that's straight meat. Except for on the wings, I left the skin on the wings. So there's a method to how I cook it, because typically the breast will get done before everything else. But there's a technique I've mastered to cooking chicken this way. So somebody said the skin is the best though. Yeah, people that never had my barbecue, they love saying that. It's definitely not. The meat is what brings people to the table, not the skin. Like if you want skin, go to Popeyes. Go to Popeyes, go to KFC. But here, you're going to eat gourmet style food. It's good, it's healthy, it's hearty. It'll give you energy. It makes you feel good. And it makes me want to smack your mother. Somebody said you have to try applewood. Well, I can't organically source applewood right now. Like I would have to go buy that. So I'm just using what I have. And oak is what I have. So that's the beer can style chicken I told you guys I was going to cook without beer or without the can. Somebody said applewood is great for pork. Yeah, but I don't do fruity flavors like that. Like I'm gonna stick to oak and hickory. Or nothing at all. Like when I come across applewood, that's what I'm gonna use. But somebody said you're gonna have to work to slap my mother. Just saying. But I'm gonna smack you. I'm gonna smack you first. I know I'm gonna have to work for it. I'm gonna smack you first. I'm gonna smack you in front of your mom. Matter of fact, me and your mom are gonna smack you together. Cause this is when after you eat my barbecue. Like we're gonna work together to smack you. So imitation beer, but chicken, at least it ain't soy turkey or chicken. I don't know about soy, but I do use coconut aminos. Like that's a good soy alternative. I said some crab legs and mumbo sauce. I don't even eat crabs. That stuff back there is smelling good, man. Goodness. Somebody said, what about Bill Gates wants you to eat his lab-grown meat? What about Bill Gates wants you to eat his lab-grown meat? Think about it. Gates wants you to eat his meat. Yeah, that shit is pretty gay. I'm not a beer person either, but it's just the style. That's why I say like beer can style chicken, but I don't do beer. So what I have going on inside the cavity of the chicken is it's filled with water, lemon juice. All right, now that's basic enough to keep the inside of the chicken from say drying out as the cook goes on. Because when you're cooking stuff for like 3 and 4 hours, you don't want it to dry out. And so that's what that water and that lemon, it helps to keep it moist. Helps to keep it moist. You get a good cook. You get good flavors from the inside out, literally. And we added some thyme in there just to give it a little jump starter, just a little dash, you know. And there's some other things going in there, but that's gonna boil as the not boil, but that moisture is gonna be released, and that's what's gonna keep the chicken, you know, tender and tasty. You might say coconut aminos rock better than soy boys. Oh yeah, I love coconut aminos. And we just found out recently you can go to Target and get coconut aminos. They even have that at Target. But no, I don't add beer in anything I do. So if me not drinking beer is soy to you, then I guess, I don't know. I guess I'm soy. I'll take that. Somebody said power equipment is going up fast. Steel prices going up because the dollar is going down. Yeah, we knew that. Have you ever tried putting the chicken in a Dutch oven and bury it in the coals from the ground? I haven't done that yet. Somebody say here in Savannah, Georgia, you can't critique a black man on chicken cooking, you'll start a war. Man, listen. I don't give a fuck what species or what planet. I don't give a fuck what celestial body you claim to be. Yo, my cooking is elite. Like, my cooking is next level. No one cooks better than I do on the grill. No one. Anybody saying anything else is heresy. Somebody said, ever spatchcock your chicken? BG, I don't even like the way that sounds. I know what you're talking about, though. I just never felt the need to do it that way. Isn't that like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that like when you split the whole chicken open and just cook it with both sides on the grate? Not even barbecue pit boys. No. Who the fuck is barbecue pit boys? Is that the old time dude with the he's like, today we're going to go out here, and he's like in the woods or some shit. No, he doesn't cook better than me. And you can tell him I said that. I mean, he can join my zombie apocalypse group though, because he's a good cook and he knows a lot about a lot. I think I learned how to make charcoal from him. I think he got a good video on how to make charcoal. As a matter of fact, y'all missed it. I used my own charcoal this morning to get that going. Like the charcoal I made from my oak wood chunks, shit was charcoal. I used that, put that in the chimney, got it going. The pate said, "Where's the chicken?" I already opened it up twice. I'm not gonna open that up again. Somebody said, "What's your rib recipe?" I can't tell you that, but when you do see me doing ribs, I'm gonna do the ribs in this same grill, in this smoker, and I'm gonna hang my ribs. I have hooks to hang them, and this smoker supports, it has hooks on the inside that you link the meat hooks into so you can hang your ribs. Like I'm gonna do beef ribs for you guys. It's gonna be like a 7-hour cook. It's gonna be a 6-hour cook and 1-hour wrap. Sometimes I just do ribs like straight through and just let it cook the whole way on the grill, get a good bark on it, and that's it. Keep it simple. Yeah, you gotta try that homemade charcoal. Like you guys seen me make it yesterday. I made some yesterday, and I didn't even use the barrel method. I just used the fire pit method. Now y'all see me out here with big chunks of charcoal. It's weird. So I got the base unit right here. When I walk away from the grill, I use this. That way I always know what the ambient temperature is in the grill. And I think this has about a mile range to it. I'm not sure. And it has magnets on it. So when I'm inside, I'll stick this to the refrigerator so I don't have to stay out here and babysit the smoker. Somebody said straight Crip blood with the temperature, a mile range, really? It sounds intense at first, but I don't know. Sometimes you have to step away and do other things and make other preparations, and you want to keep an eye on your temperature. Like you want to make sure you're not overcooking your meat. You want to make sure the temp stays within a reasonable range. And then you want to be notified if it does change, which this will start beeping if I set it to on the base unit. And then that way you could just go outside and you can close the exhaust a little bit and open the intake. You know, you can work with it. probably did miss us. Rained all night, still sprinkling. Oh, it was raining last night here too. We got some heavy rain last night. Oh darn said how much that cost? $40. No, the ThermoWorks Smoke X4. This costs like $200. But you get the base unit, and you get the receiver, and it comes with the thermo hooks, the thermometer hooks, and the with the ambient temp thermometer and a grill grate clip. Matt Summons said, what brand smoker is that? That's an Oklahoma Joe's Bronco. And then after about, I'll say 3 hours, because I just put this on. So after about like 3 hours, I'm gonna come out here and we have an orange marmalade, and I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna brush a little bit of that on and let it cook with that on there for like the last 30 minutes. So we can get a real like sweet, not real sweet, but like just a slight sweetness to it. I really don't like sweet meat, but you know, it's gonna give it that final bang. Like, that's a secret I shouldn't even told y'all. Somebody said, what's your thoughts on Alex John going away in 2023? I don't even know who Alex John is. Somebody say use code get out when you purchase your Oklahoma Joe Bronco. Man, look, I'm not sponsored by these people. Like, y'all don't have to buy that, and that is kind of an expensive, you know, smoker. But you can go get a Weber, or you can go to Lowe's and get like a little Weber or something. But charcoal grills is getting harder and harder to find. Like, most of the times you go into these big box stores, you're gonna find propane and electric grills because they're trying to phase out charcoal. So now everybody's pushing the propane. Like in King of the Hill, that thing, he was a shill for propane. Like Hank Hill was all about that climate change agenda. That's why he was pushing propane. It got everybody thinking propane is cool. That's what King of the Hill was about. But they pushed that agenda towards a certain demographic. You notice that, right? Like, you look at who Hank Hill was. They was pushing them to a certain demographic that wouldn't normally give up their charcoal and stick burners. So they threw out King of the Hill. King of the Hill is the equivalent to Captain Planet. Like, they're the fucking same. Now, Bobby, I need you to go ahead and sell these propane. You changed the temp before the orange marmalade. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I'm going to bring up the temperature. Because right now it's cooking at around 220. Well, it's a little bit low now, but it's supposed to be around 230 to like 240. And during the last hour of the cook, I'm gonna bring the temp up to like 350. Somebody said, does the smoker cook chicken moist and tender? Nah, you do. It doesn't matter what smoker you have. It's all about the cook. It's all about the person that's using the smoker. Now you can have a $3,000 grill and you're some shit. Or you can cook moist and tender food on a Dollar General grill. Shout out to my grill. Ryan Lyon said, it ain't the tools, it's the man. Ryan Lyon, get out. You sound like you use Ryobi tools. Get out. That's an excuse Ryobi tool owners use. Somebody said, I'm working and just looked on YouTube for good vibes, and now we here. Yeah, after I said I'm gonna smack your mom. Somebody said, you making money right now? No hate. I'm not making money. I'm just sitting here chilling. I'm chilling in my backyard. Somebody said smacking mothers equals good vibes. Man, look, the food's so good, you gonna end up smacking your best friend mom. Somebody said if Milwaukee came out with the smoker, would you get it? Fuck no. Like, listen, I'm not a shill like that. Damn. That's what y'all think of me? Lord of Red Pill said, wait. Mr. McKinnon said, hey man, I don't know about the other Ryobi tools, but my drill is 15 years old. Where my snap-on drill didn't even make a 3. Mr. McKinnon, get out. How dare you come on here justifying the use of Ryobi tools because your tools lasted 15 years. And fuck snap-on too. Ryobi has a great exchange program, I think. Chris, get out. Somebody said, yeah, important to please your man, but being a widow, I don't have that issue. Faith. Yeah, that one bird was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Are you worried about this new bird flu virus in U.S. farms and chicken yards? Okay, any homesteaders here? Are there any people that have chickens here? Are y'all chickens still alive? I seen it. I saw it. Are you guys chickens still alive? Is there anybody here with chickens that are still alive? As a matter of fact, because, okay, you can be quiet now. Because I know a homesteader who has chickens that was talking about this and crying about it. And he was like, the chickens, they got the chickens, and his chickens were okay. And they're like PCR testing the chickens, and they find one and with whatever they say it has, and then they kill a whole flock. It's like, and now boom, chicken shortage. Like, it sounds retarded to me, but I'm not worried about it. I mean, I don't know. It might be like some weird shit going on with y'all chickens, but no, not no fucking bird flu. And like the Amish farmers who we in contact with and get our meats from, they're not having the rest of these problems that the world is having. It's like, where the fuck do all these problems come from? I mean, we know, but there's a lot of people like, nah, you need to be scared. Like, and then now you got one chicken that might be sick on your homestead. Now you're like, oh, it's the fucking flu. It's like, what? Like, what? I don't know, man, but I think it's fake. I don't. It may be something going on with your chickens. But everybody we get chickens from, they're like, no, our chickens are fucking fine. But every time you look on the news, you might see um a lot of these, like, other people, they hear about it and then they freak out about it. And you like, what about your chickens? They're like, my chickens are fine though. I mean, it's fucking retarded, man. Somebody said, bro, I hear the same bird. What bird is that? I don't know. It's not even real. It's just a little surveillance drone. Yeah, it's just like they did with the minks. If you remember during that whole coronavirus shit, there were a lot of like mink farmers. Like, they came in with a PCR test, and like one mink tested positive for coronavirus, and then they killed his whole fucking farm. It was like they killed all the minks on his farm, and they were like, all of his minks were passing around this virus. Like, it's the same shit. Like, I don't know, and that was like, I don't know if y'all remember that, but they ran that story. It was like, the minks are passing coronavirus, and they killed all of his minks on the farm. I forget, where was this? Germany? Where the fuck was this? But it's the same shit. And then you got he said, she said going on. Like, oh, and people are freaking out. This shit is fucking retarded. That was in the Netherlands. It was minks, wasn't it? Like, they PCR tested one of his minks and then ended up killing, because that mink tested positive for the bullshit coronavirus test, the PCR test. They killed like 30,000 minks and were like, they all have coronavirus. Like, that shit, it's fucking stupid. I'm so over the world right now. Like, I'm over the world. It's like Amish people don't have these fucking problems. Like, they have chickens that might get sick. You got chickens, you got disease from like chickens being kept in, like, just, I mean, birds get fucking sick. Birds detox too. Like, but all of this mass hysteria and like, oh, bird flu. It's like, no, they don't see that shit, because we never hear about it. Somebody said now it's huge hail. Oh, they're talking about huge hail now. Bro, man, look, I'm over the world. $2.33. Bring News said, yes, it was minks. Scientists today are bureaucratic megalomaniacs. Yeah, I knew it was minks. Yeah, they killed all of them because they used a PCR test, testing them, and they was like all of them. This shit was wild, son. Hey, that shit was wild. And then the farmer, man, look, the farmer they did it. He was like, well, it had to be done. I'm in a deficit. Now I'm like in super debt, and he's all like okay with it. He's like they had to do it because I'm like, man, y'all fucking farmers do be on some weird shit. And then you got a lot of farmers that just sell the fuck out. Like you got fun, man. Look, mm. Bro, I don't trust nothing this world has to offer. Cause I see the massive lie they just pushed on everybody. So no, to answer your question, I'm not worried about no crazy contagious bird flu going around right now. That shit is fucking retarded. Somebody said, who licks boots harder, farmers or the self-proclaimed patriots? Man, man, look, farmers wild. Like, shout out to the farmers, but man, farmers be wild. Like, the homesteaders are holding it down, like for real. But people let that money and that greed and that need for more and more it just reaches their heart, and then they just turn and they just sell out all the principles. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Shout out to the homesteaders. Planting my cilantro around my green beans. Shout out to you, Fake Fair. Like, we will be doing something similar. I disagree, Mr. Red Pills. God made pot, man made alcohol. Who do you trust? Bro, that's a retarded. What? God made pot, man made alcohol. Bro, you do know there's like a process to like curing and drying weed. Like, it's not just like it's just like it's a process of making alcohol. Like, both come from plants. All man did was do certain shit to it. It's no different than tobacco. God made tobacco, right? That's fucking retarded. That's a retarded. You could have did better than that. Like, you could have made a better argument than that. Like, try again, bro. Like, there are better arguments than that. Like the pro weed people should kick you out the community for that, just for coming with that angle. Like, and there's a lot of them on here. Like, we get into it all the time, but you just said the stupidest shit, and then you tried to put God in it. Like, I love how people just be putting God in shit. Like, people like God said, like, hey, you don't even believe in God, nigga. You, man, people be wildin', say y'all wild. People like to use God as a tool when it's convenient for them to win an argument. They'll just interject God in there. I'm like, oh, when somebody brings up God in something, it's not like how I say I'm done with the world and I'm focused on my path. But when people bring up God in an argument where no one brought God up in, it's like, cuz, you know what the fuck you talking about, cuz? Like, I look at people like people will have no stance for why they are arguing a certain point. So they'll just bring God up in it. Like no, nigga, just yeah, people don't even believe in God and be like, God made me do it. Then people don't believe in nothing, be like, the devil made me do it. Like it's fucking retarded. Like vegans do the same shit. Like vegans be Luciferian as fuck, and then be like, but God made the plant, and then they'll point to a scripture and be like, God said don't eat, to not eat meat. And they'll like twist it, and you'll be like, nigga, you're a fucking Luciferian though. Like you're a Satanist. You're not even a Luciferian, nigga. You just do as thou wilt, which is the whole of the law. Like you don't even believe in nothing, nigga. They'll be like, but God said right here. LOL, I am a non-denominational ordained minister and a farmer. I don't just believe in God, I believe in other people's gods as well, whatever keeps their faith alive. Damn, you out here selling weed and shit, bro? Man, listen, I'm telling this go to the rest of y'all, man. If your pastor selling drugs, like you just said, whatever keeps the faith alive, then why are you promoting getting high? Why are you promoting the use of like why? Why not promote the gospel to people instead? I mean, you're an ordained minister. Why are you dealing in drugs? And it's a fucking drug. It gets people high so they can escape their reality. Why the fuck would you do that? Like, that's fucking wild, son. Like, just bring people the gospel. Like, why are you like, here, take these drugs? It's like, no, nigga. Philip said, get that tax break. Michelle Bear said Will Smith is a hypocrite, not an angel. People are pitying him. He made fun of alopecia sufferers too. What the fuck? I personally don't know nobody that's still talking about that, but I guess. Pie said, Michelle, who in here calling Will Smith an angel? Man, y'all on one, man. So I'm doing good with the temperature. It hasn't even went over 240 this whole time. Like it's staying steady. I would have backhand to prove it's not fake. Bro, I don't care, man. They do what they do. They getting away from Jada isn't gonna make him a better man. Like it's no. We just wanted to hear your chicken tender colored conservative take on coffee colored Will Smith. Bro, I'm like, I guess I am lighter than Will Smith. What is a beer can chicken? And look, that's like it's just like a whole chicken. People are typically put on a beer can. Like they'll open the beer, pour a little bit of the beer out, and just put the beer can on the grill and put the whole chicken, the cavity, over the can and cook it like that. Butthead said beer can chicken is when you have no hope left. Somebody said thoughts on Thomas Sowell. I have no thoughts on Thomas Sowell. However the fuck you say his last name. I have no thoughts on him. All right, hold on there. Man, I don't know how I found your channel, but I'm glad I did. Content is great. Keep it up. Man, thanks. Thank you. Somebody said if your wife goes bald, it could throw a wrench in that marriage. No. Head covering. Head covering. I don't even, why would that throw a wrench in any marriage? If your wife going bald to throw a wrench in your marriage, then you weren't ready for it. Ever watch No More News with Adam Green? I think I did, like back in the day, but I don't know, what is he talking about? Like what is he talking about? Like some truth or shit? Like I have no interest in that. Somebody say you gonna let Jadakiss ride you, bro? That's funny, but you coming at it from a different perspective than what I'm coming at it from. Like I don't look at the concept of love the way other people do, or romance. Like I have a duty to fulfill. Like when you take on a wife, there's a sense of duty and purpose that comes with that. There's a lot of people that get married for physical appearances, which goes back to what I was talking about yesterday. And it's because they got married for physical appearances. Sometimes those relationships don't last, because physical appearances, they always wear out. You understand what I'm saying? Like some of y'all parents used to look real good back in the day, and when you look at them now, they're shriveled up. You know, they look like dying eggplants. But their spouse still loves them. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about fucking. It is a procreation, but that sense of love isn't. It shouldn't be joined with the sense of fucking. Like once you take it that far with somebody, it is then your duty. Like that is like your partner, your wife, your spouse, whoever that is, it doesn't matter. Like that is you two have a purpose. Like that is you. You know, like she should be the image of you. Like y'all become one. And you don't leave yourself. So I look at it totally different. And it's not all about fucking with me or getting some pussy or, like I put aside those type of thoughts a long time ago. And that shit just made me better and more solid of a man than I used to be. I just started looking at things differently, And that just that shift in mentality dramatically improved my life for the better. Somebody said, yeah, but society telling women to be trashy. Well, we don't go by this society standards here at my house. We don't do that at all. So it doesn't matter what society is doing. What matters is what we do. But there is such thing as what's appropriate and what's not. Everything isn't for everybody. Like your wife, like Jada needs a head covering. Like cover your head. Like that still would bring shame on your family. Like what's between you is between you and yours. But it's the simple act of covering her head when she goes out in respect for her husband. Like you still have women that, that aren't vain about it, but do want to keep up their appearance to a certain degree. But no, that's not a deal breaker, losing hair and and gaining weight. Like that's no. Nicholas Canada said, I'm an ANCAP. Well, shout out to you. About an ANCAP. Somebody said, why you so serious today? You sound all uppity today. I'm chilling. I'm in the backyard. I got the smoker going. I'm good. I got the fire pit over there going for warmth. It's a little bit colder than it was yesterday. I'm good. Yeah, but I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I do think it's a lot of men with the childlike mentality. They still get face sprung. They still play little games like smash or pass. Like they have a set worldview. And it can cause certain types of women to resent them. Like they think it's all about appearance. I look at more of the value of a woman. Like if you read Proverbs 33:10 and read up from there, I believe it's Proverbs 33:10. In the following verses, where it talks about the value of a good woman. It far exceeds rubies, gems, diamonds, pearls, gold, silver. Like that's what's important. Not whether she bald-headed riding your dick. Like that's like, where do we get that shit? That's why we as men, Proverbs 31, yeah, Proverbs 31:10. Like that's why we as men are failing. Like there's no sense of duty in what we do. Like men are built for duty and purpose. Like when you turn men into just wanting to receive pleasure, this is pleasure robots, it throws off that whole dynamic, and that shit can destroy relationships, families. Then you're gonna have like little movements, like men going their own way. It's like we don't get married, but we just fuck random bitches and we pay for OnlyFans. And it just throws off the whole, it further degrades the relationship between man and woman. Like, and if you're in that type of mental state, in my opinion, you can never consider yourself to be an alpha male. Like if you don't have a sense of duty and purpose, especially in your relationship with your wife or whoever, you can't consider yourself an alpha male, like I hear a lot of people trying to do. Because a lot that's childish. Like that's extremely childish. Like a bunch of men claiming to be alpha males that are actually children, spiritually and mentally, looking for the next fuck. Like you're not a man. Just in my opinion. Yeah, that could mean different things to different types of people. Like that's not, like I'm not trying to change nobody's mind. You don't have to listen to me. But as far as when people get to talking about how they want to change the country for the better, or they want to wake people up, and they can't even understand this simple concept, I'm definitely going to look at you like you're a joke. Like people, the vanity of people consumes them. And then they put their vanity on the other people. And a lot of people think they're in love right now, and you're not in love. A lot of people think love is that fluttery feeling that you get when you look at somebody, or, you know, when you're fucking somebody. But the long term, man, to think about when the fucking is all done. There will come a time when you're all done fucking. There will come a time when that beauty fades away. Like it doesn't stick around forever. So the more you're focused on a suitable partner or a helpmate or a wife or husband, the more you're focused on like physical attributes and instead of what they have to offer and what they can bring to the table, the more you lose in the long term. And that's why a lot of relationships, they don't last. You even have people that get married, they stay married for like 15, 16 years, and then they call it quits after the children grow up. They're like, no, I'm fucking done. If there's somebody listening to me right now that's married, that's only staying married because of the kids. And that's because you weren't mature enough to understand the contract you were entering when you decided to make that decision. And I'm not talking about between you, your husband, and the state. I'm talking about you, your husband, and the creator. I'm talking about you, your wife, and the creator. That's how I look at it. That's just how I look at it. Like, I understand that means different things for different people, but as a man, men have a sense of duty about what they do. Serious about it. And even now today, valuable women are harder and harder to find. So a lot of guys, they fall for the trap of looking for women with a fat ass and yoga pants, or some woman that looks like an Instagram model, and they be like, damn, I love her, or damn, I want to fuck. And that just leads to all types of traps. Like, it never ends well. Or some people just stay together because it's convenient for them to. They can't pay all the bills themselves. So they just like, yeah, you know. But they fuck other people. Jada Pinkett, Will Smith. So that's my take on that, man. So I said BC, it was definitely a man. Who are you talking about? I'll take it from here. So you just gotta spray the vegetables just a little bit to keep them from completely drying out. See, we developing that good bark on that chicken, and that's straight skin right there. No birth, no death said, what's in the chicken instead of beer? Just some water um, with a splash of lemon, some thyme, and other herbs. But that's going to keep the inside from drying out. Like this is going to be moist, just juicy with a slight crisp to the outer edge of the skin. Like this is just going to be amazing. Somebody said, is that yesterday's wood chunk? No, this is a different wood chunk. I threw yesterday's one in the fire. Somebody said you should try spraying it with apple cider vinegar. I used to do that too. But now I just use the coconut amino, a little bit of water, some few other things. You just want to keep it from drying out throughout the cook, because it's a long cook, but it's going to be tender as a result. Somebody said, what's the wood chunk do? I mean, this just for, I don't know, ambience. It's just an oak wood chunk. I'm not even really sure. It just looks good on the grate. But I have some actual wood chunks down there. Excuse me. I have some actual wood chunks down there in the charcoal basket, which you can't see because I got the diffuser plate in there right now, which is giving it that smoke effect. And we got some Brussels sprouts, some tomatoes, some lemons, limes, onions, apples. Just a medley of vegetables. Yeah, basically the wood chunk is marketing. Like, buy my wood chunks. Need some portobello mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms. I'm good on that. Just go ahead and adjust some things. Yeah, that's just some wood chunks that I use from my own wood that I harvested, split, chunked up, you know. You see, I have the missus is out here reading her book. What book she reading? Let's see what the missus is reading. Let's see what the wife is reading. She been out here this whole time reading this. What else she reading? I already read that book. I'm the one that bought that book. She's going back over it because she wants to meet the author. Think Sally Fallon is coming to town. So we might go meet her. But she's been reading this book. I haven't read this book yet, but yeah, she loves this. She likes this. But yeah, this Contagion Myth was dope. I like this book. So is it 2:40 right now? I don't know. I might pull this off at 2 o'clock. Still thinking about it. Put some pine in there. Yeah, that's a random rotor. It's just a random rotor. My bad. I got some more random rotors right there too, so you know. My bad. Somebody said, how long does a load wood last? How do you add more? If you mean, I don't buy wood, so I don't know. Somebody said, ever get termites in your wood? No, but we do get I don't know if they're termites, but they're sometimes you split wood and you'll find like these little white bugs all over the place. There'll be like hundreds of them. I think they're termites. They're definitely not ants. But if you leave the wood out, like all of that wood under that tarp is clean. The birds made sure of it. Like no grubs, no beetles. Like the birds come in and they clean up. But no, I don't have no termites in my wood. Somebody said, what's your plans for summer work, landscape? I've already started my summer work. I'm landscaping, I'm power washing, and junk removal. Like junk removal is a big thing right now. This is why I push like investing in a truck and trailer, like for the young men out there, like, cause you already know spring cleaning comes every year, and that's what people want. They want to get their junk removed, and if you got a trailer, I mean, you got a job. Like, as long as you got a trailer, you have a job. When I get the wood worms in wood, I'm using for a knife handle. Freezing it kills them. Well, you could just pull them out and throw them outside. The birds love them. Like the birds will love you for it. Like my birds are all up and through all of my wood piles. Just chilling, said BG, thanks for ceramic pan talk. Bought one and liking it. Liking it so far. Oh yeah. Matt Matrix, I'm at the same point. Like I don't see myself getting another car. Maybe something to zip around in, but like you, bro, I like trucks. Damn, that shit, man, it smells great too. Mm. Bro, I got the whole park. I got the whole backyard jumping. When I say after you own a truck, there's little reason for a car. Yeah, especially for me, because I'm always like moving things and hauling things. Like and for real, after you get a trailer, you're like, yeah. Like there's little reason to put stuff in your truck bed. Like I don't put nothing in the bed of my truck no more. Like, yo, a trailer is where it's at. Like I see people with their truck beds just crammed. I'm talking about just packed. Just and then they holding it all in with bungee cords. And you like, yo, what the fuck? Go get a trailer. Go get a trailer. Somebody said get a Suburban and you'll never look back at trucks again. Well, that's just the thing. Like hauling certain things like junk and trash, you don't want to have that inside. Like a Suburban is enclosed, so all the bullshit that comes from the things you're hauling, it'll typically, like all the bugs, the roaches, or whatever's on whatever you're doing, like wood for instance. Like you haul wood, you're gonna have like termites or beetles or those little wood roaches, and now they're in your vehicle. A truck bed is outside. It's like its own separate thing. Like you could blow it off, you could wash it off, but once you actually bring something inside your vehicle, it's like, yeah, like they find little places to live, and you might be giving somebody a ride one day and a little something crawl over them, and you're like, what the fuck? No, I don't do no SUVs, trucks. There's a big ass difference. Yeah, Suburbans are the official soccer mom vehicle. Like Suburbans, I mean, they make great grocery getters. Um, yeah, for the family. Like a lot of women who don't like the minivan look, they'll opt for the Suburban because it's not a minivan and they still want to be like edgy or hip. So they get a Suburban instead of a minivan. But Yeah, I just like trucks. Somebody said not economical. Not economical to drive my truck right now. Yeah, that's just the thing. Like people with trucks use their trucks. Like my truck makes me money. So I drive it and I will pay the price for driving it because I make money when it moves. So the for real, the cost of gas doesn't mean a damn thing. It's if I'm moving my truck, I'm getting paid to do so. Yep, but mm, somebody said I like that trailer in the community post. Very nice. Right, yeah, y'all thought I was joking. I drove 4 hours to go get that trailer. Cause I needed something I could fit my Gator on and my orange utility cart on. Like that utility trailer. So now I can fit both the Gator and the utility trailer on that 16-foot trailer and just have both of them filled with wood, and that's a half cord. And I use my Gator to pull my log splitter when I do jobs. So it's like now I can haul my log splitter and hitch it to the Gator and just drive up the ramp, just back it up into the trailer and be on my way. Jackie Cooney said, I'm done being scared. Yeah, I've been over it. I don't know if you're like just getting here or you got something particular on your mind, but we're over being scared about shit. Like worrying and stressing about things that we can't control. And somebody said, is that Gator street legal? No, it's not. But that doesn't stop me from driving it in the street. Like, and its top speed is, I think, 20 miles an hour. So it's not going real fast. But sometimes I have to park. Like when I do deliveries, I have to park like a block away. And I'll just drive it. I'll drive it to the destination. Because some people driveways are wild. Like there's no way, like they just. And when I pull up, it's like how the fuck I'm getting the trailer? Like you can't back the trailer up into the driveway, because then the bottom of the trailer, just the ball, it's weird. It's wild. Like your trailer will go at an angle going up, and your truck will be level, and the trailer just, and then you get this, it'll scrape. So I just unload somewhere else, and I'll drive it, to the customer. Or I'll park a street over and make the delivery from there. And sometimes I gotta go to the truck bed. I'll fill a truck bed with wood and do a whole cord. Somebody said it's legal to drive farm equipment on all 2-lane roads in Kentucky. Should be the same. I mean, it might be. I mean, the gate. It's just not ideal to be on the street in the Gator. Like when people are like, "Yo, is it street legal?" They want to run errands. Like they want to run to the store. Like, yo, I'm gonna hop in the Gator, run 30 minutes up the street. You want something? Like no, like that's no. And then too, I don't have no lights on it. Like I don't have no blinkers, no nothing, no stoplight. So that's just an unsafe situation. But when I do it, it's during the day. And I'm not going that far. Somebody said, what was the first vehicle you ever owned? It was a 2000 Ford Explorer. Somebody said, hit the 7-Eleven in the Gator, get a corn dog and some extra bags. Yo, the Mexicans are getting extra 7-Eleven bags for no reason. Or they get extra. That one bird agrees with me too. They get extra 7-Eleven bags. I don't. Bro, I guarantee you, there's Mexicans in here right now. I guarantee you, if you say, what's in your vehicle? If you can see inside their vehicle right now, I guarantee you the floor of their vehicle is littered with 7-Eleven bags. Matt Matrix said, well, I'm brown. Oh, hell nah. Matt Matrix, you're smuggling 7-Eleven bags. Like, don't do that. LOL 454 in the Gator will be insane. You don't want to go that fast in this Gator. Like, it's not even built for that. Like, no. That's wild. I don't even have a windshield on it. I don't even have a windshield on it. Like I'm doing 20 and I got caught in the rain on the trail down the street. And I had to drive it back in the rain. And it felt like I was getting hit with pebbles. It felt like someone was throwing hot Skittles at me. Like you need and they do sell the cab for the Gator, and the cab costs like, I don't know, like you can get one for like $1,000. But I'm definitely not investing in that. I'm not paying for that. Bro, when you're going that fast in something that's completely open and it's raining, it feels like someone is throwing hot Skittles on you. No lie. Somebody said do some donuts in the Gator for content. I would never. That's abuse. I even said this isn't a 6x6. This is a 6x4. The middle tires are gonna scrub. I like having my middle tires. Fuck no. I'm not doing donuts in the Gator. Somebody said that sounds like you are soft, BG. Bro, I'm soft. But hot Skittles are not fun. Somebody said no roll cage, dangerous. That's because it's not designed to be doing all that extra shit people want to do. Like this is work. This is for work. I make deliveries. I load it up on the trailer. I do my thing. I eat cheese sandwiches and I roll the fuck out. All of that doing donuts and doing wild shit, that doesn't happen in this Gator. Like it's a utility vehicle. It's a UTV, not an ATV. Up, check that temp. I gotta cool it off a little bit. Got that temp up. Got it right where I want it. Got the thin blue smoke coming out. That's good eating. Somebody said, what do you think of RFB's new truck? I haven't seen his new truck. All I know is he got rid of the old one. Somebody said those Razors or Polaris vehicles are way too expensive now. Yeah, and I was looking at the Razor, but I'm glad I went with this old school Gator because the bed on the Razor, it was extremely short. Like I have more bed space on this Gator. And it is faster, but I don't want fast. I want something efficient. I want something with that I can load down and it still operates efficiently and smoothly. Like that Razor, that's sport. That's for sport. I wanted a UTV, a utility vehicle. Like I'm not interested in an all-terrain vehicle at this point. Even though you could consider this Gator an all-terrain vehicle. But I think you could put I think the 6x4 has a load capacity of I want to say 1,000 pounds that I can put in the bed, and I can tow up to 1,500 pounds with it. Now the diesel one I think is a little bit more, but this is the gasser. So and this is good enough for me. and it was cheap enough where I could just go up there. I could pay cash for it and get it from a guy that I met that has like, what he has, like 200 acres out there in Warrenton somewhere. So I mean, it's good enough for me. Like, I'm not going into debt to get a UTV. Like, and the new John Deere Gators, they want entirely too fucking much money. It'll be great for a tax write-off, like a lot of these farmers are doing, but no. Like, that incentivizes companies to keep raising prices. Like, that encourages debt. Somebody said when you outgrow that vehicle, you will get a truck. You talking to me? Yeah, because I think the new John Deere Gator is like, you can get a new one for like $35,000, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. And then you got the farmers buying them like, yeah, it's a great write-off. You go get a little beater to use around your property, like a little beater truck to use around your property, but they like playing that game. Chrism M says, so you just got that Gator? I think you're definitely new here. I've had this for some time now. Yeah, you might as well get a Japanese mini truck at that point. But people they're like, oh, I can write it off as a tax write-off. See, they give and take. Like that's how they sucker you in, and then you expect prices not to go up when you could use funny money to engage in funny activities. Like there's an incentive to play the game, and that's the incentive. But it encourages debt, and it encourages these companies consistently raising prices for no fucking reason. Like, you could say inflation, but when they can get funny money from you, it's like, why not jack up the price? And then people will fucking buy it, and it's like, oh, it's a write-off. Like, it's fucking insane. Nah, this the old one. This old. Yeah, this old. This a 1999. 99 John Deere Gator 6x4. And I met the dude. I went up there. I paid cash for this one because I was looking for a while. I was looking, not even a while. I was looking for like a month, trying to find something affordable that was in my budget. And when I seen this one go up, I was like, yo, I'm on the way. I don't care where you live. I'm driving there and I'm picking it up. And he was like, no, I got other people insurance. I was like, bro, I got cash. He was like, all right, come on down. Yeah. I would never get a new John Deere anything though. And this one has the Kawasaki motor. This one has a Kawasaki FD620D, I believe. It's a decent motor, 2-cylinder. Diamond Soul said that's how I got my truck. Bro, I paid for Tamara cash in hand. I paid for my truck straight cash. But I like doing like private transactions like that. Like, that's beautiful. When you can meet somebody who has something that you're looking to buy, and y'all agree on the price, and that's beautiful. See, that it's things like that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will eliminate. Like wheeling and dealing and bartering like that. Like, you won't be able to do that with the digital dollar. And then they're absolutely going to want to tax everything. Like there's no skirting the issue at all. Diamond Sauce said, "Oh Lord, you know I like crypto. I'm gonna shut my mouth, man. Diamond Sauce, I'm gonna shut my mouth too, cause I do not want that smoke with you or your crypto fans. Y'all got it. I'm waving the white flag right now. Yeah, I'm waving the white flag. Thin blue smoke. That's what you want. So she over there reading. Somebody said, wife doesn't want to say hi to us. She's reading. And she's reading, you seen the book she reading? Contagion Myth. Move Your DNA. Like she reading a book right now on let's go ask her. How you like that book called Move Your DNA? Because there's You said what now?
I love it. It's great. Everybody should read it.
Yo, what was that part you was telling me about? You know how I told you Ryan Long, like he's shilling for the sheathed underwear, like dick pockets and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
they
that like when women wear bras, it makes their muscles weak, and that's also like what could possibly lead to a lot of like breast cancers. And the same with like men's balls, like they need to be free, because if you keep them restrained, then you're not using those muscles, so it naturally, you know, causes issues. I gotta find the. But this contagion myth talking about water, the water and how we need to structure water is amazing, and everybody needs to read this, because this this is what this is what everything revolves around. And if we don't have healthy water, then that's why we have all these diseases. So it goes all the way back to, viruses and this bullshit with coronavirus. Read this book.
the contagion myth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's 2 chapters of water, so I'm on the first one now, but it's.
Yeah, and I got that one off Amazon, didn't I? I think Amazon deleted it. Where did I get that from? eBay?
I don't remember. But you should.
But I think I only paid like $20 for it.
You should read part of this right now. We
I
were
highlight.
talking about like Wi-Fi signals and how like we're made up of 70% water, and like if Wi-Fi causes issues, then what 5G actually causes. But this book is amazing.
hmm I read the contagion myth.
With the water part, you
Oh, the
need to
water part.
read.
Yeah, I need to reread that part on water.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna read that Move Your DNA book next.
but it also, a lot of it is really just showing you like different exercises of like what you need to do and how to do it, and how we need to change our movement every day, and we can't do the same thing over and over again. Like we need to, walk 1 mile one day and then walk 5 miles the next, and make sure that we're continuously moving, because we can't be stuck in, we're creatures of habit, but we need to get out of that mentality, because we should always do different things every single day. So there's a lot of exercises in here, and like ways that you can correct your posture, and yeah, basically that's what it is. It's great.
They think you're based, but that part on dick pockets is important. Y'all heard that, right? No. Say what you said about dick pockets again, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there shilling dick pockets. Like they want men to put their dick in a fucking pocket. Now go ahead, break it down to the people again.
Everybody needs to just free ball it. We can show for
Where Ryan Long at?
hashtag free ball.
Yeah, hashtag free ball and let your balls hang. Like no woman wants a man who got their dick in a fucking pocket. Like when I seen Ryan Long selling sheathed underwear with like dick pockets, I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? I see why men are going their own way today, because men are a bunch of bitches. Got a fucking dick pocket. Like what the fuck? And that one Blue Jay in the back agrees with me too. Somebody said, and the sheath underwear doesn't hold it, just puts thin fabric in between, and my girlfriend got it for me. Your girlfriend is supporting dick pockets like that? Is her name Erica by any chance? Hold on, I'm gonna let the people see the books again. Bro, she don't want to be all on camera. Like, hold on. So there you go. I got this one off, I believe, eBay, because I think Amazon took it down. But I haven't read this one yet. I read this one. I haven't read this one. This is the one she's reading about, like free balling and how it's healthy and how you need to stay away from dick pockets and people like Ryan Long that are trying to put your dick in a pocket. That's in this book right here. I haven't read that one though. So I'm like, yeah, she's not a look at me type of person. Like she doesn't like want to be seen. Like she's somebody said MGTOW is only about not submitting to the
No, tell that
government.
guy that Tom Cowan is the one that helped write it. That they said you need to turn on Tom Cowan, Michelle Bear. He wrote this book about all
Hold on,
the
Michelle Bear, she got some words for you. I'm gonna let her tell it to you.
I'm just saying he did write. I think he wrote the part on the structured water.
What, Thomas Cowan?
Yeah,
Is Thomas Cowan the one you want to go to West Virginia to meet?
I think he's gonna be there with Sally Fallon. They're both gonna do the talk at Berkeley Springs.
At Berkeley Springs.
Mm-hmm. Anybody going to that? Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, April 23rd.
Well, they might now, Tom Cowan, and they need to break bread with me then. Because now you're going to have people that want to go there just to meet us. Like you going to have Tom Cowan, I know you watching this. You need to go ahead and cut that check. Because now people are going to want to go just because BG mentioned it. Or they think I'm going to be there.
Oh darn, he's asking if like saying kind things to my water before.
She does. She was on like some earth worshiper shit when I first met her. You was on some earth worshiper shit.
To my water before I drink it, but you do need to move it. I definitely need to work on it because I've been drinking a lot of distilled water, which is you can't just drink distilled, but we really need.
Yeah, because we have a
water.
distiller and we distill all our water, but
It's not structured.
yeah, you know, now she's moving into the more structured water thing, and
I just want to get the well hooked up because we don't have the well hooked up, and if we get the well and we test it and it's good water, then that will solve all the problems.
yeah, that's something we're gonna get into. But yeah, we distill all our water, so I mean, but you know, there's always something. Yeah, like distilling the water takes the minerals out. We got a big ass distiller, but yeah, we gotta get that well up and going. But Michelle Bear, she said she heard about it, but she can't go. That's what I was telling people. Like we are, like I don't believe in germ theory. Yeah, she's in a few of my skits, in a few of my earlier skits. But yeah, that. I mean, that somebody said I think she a good match. Yeah, like, and I first brought it to her, the whole germ theory thing, because I know it's a lot of y'all out there. Yo. Fuck out of here. So, somebody, but yeah, because I know a lot of y'all can't see eye to eye with y'all husbands, wives, partners. I mean, I basically brought her all the information I had. I thought like Will Smith, because that little nigga, and he was talking like Chris Rock. Somebody said some believe in germ and some believe in terrain. I mean, man, look, I'm just talking about the dynamic between man and woman and husband and wife. Like we're not split on like major issues. Like if I bring something to her, like it doesn't matter. How can I say this without women calling me? Like, first of all, when I met her, she was a liberal. Matter of fact, somebody said BG censoring birds. I'll censor the fuck out of a bird. No, like, like how, like what advice would you give to people who have like a husband or a wife that they don't see eye to eye with on certain things? Like, because when I met you, you were liberal. And I remember we had a discussion and you asked me if I was a liberal. And I told you, no, I'm not. And it's like from there, you seem to grow and change your perception on the world around you. And we grew together. Because it's like I always say, like, if you're not growing together, then you're growing apart. Like right now, like I hear a lot of flat earth people, like it be women, they be all flat earth and their husbands are like globe earth and they're like, yeah, yeah. And then they be beefing, that little that crack, it grows and then it just splits off, um it splits off the connection they have with each other, and then before you know it, they are divided, and they just wake up one day like, yeah, we've grown apart. Like they're over here doing one thing, they're over here. Like we're pretty much in lockstep, even though we're not. But like we have some like differences, but it's not like germ theory. Like that's one of them. Like coronavirus, we were completely unified in. Like
But
we're pretty much a unified front.
but
Go
you
ahead.
actually opened my eye to germ theory, and even though I was more on the health side of things more than you were when it came to like food or anything supplement related or any type of minerals that we need, you actually opened my eye to the fact that germ theory is a bunch of bullshit. I I never knew that, and I didn't know who Amanda Ballmer was. I didn't know who anybody like that was. So even though I had a real strong foot in that healthier lifestyle, that opened my eyes to everything was a lie, and that was a huge transition for me. And I still feel like I teeter in what I know is a healthy lifestyle and what isn't a healthy
Hold on real
lifestyle.
quick. Somebody said the moon landing has been. She doesn't believe in the moon landing. Like
No.
that's old news.
I learned that in college when
Yeah,
I
like
took a class in art school that was called conspiracy theories. And that guy was a big hippie, and that was an awesome class. I also learned that, uh, what were the other things? I forgot. There's so many.
yeah, but now it's like when you take classes like that, like conspiracy classes, it's like I was telling her, like you can't expect people in your life to listen to you. Like her mom on a lot of issues, she'll try to bring up and point out some very valid subject matter about current world issues, and her mom will look at her and be like, "Didn't you take a conspiracy class?" And I felt like that was a catalyst for not trusting whatever the fuck she has to say. Like 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 she'll always bring that up. Like you took a conspiracy class, you're just a conspiracy. And so I feel like taking a fucking conspiracy class is a fucking setup. Don't do it. Like don't even like bro, we're people. Like don't put that title on yourself. Don't the minute you give in the titles, then you have to play ball by the world standards. But yo, on this weed thing, right? Because you were smoking weed when you met me
Mhm.
and you smoked.
Mhm.
I didn't smoke weed.
Mhm.
So when you first came to my house, when we were staying at when I was staying at the townhouse, and I told you like I don't smoke weed, I don't eat pork, I told you there's certain things I don't do.
Mhm.
What was it about me that made you give that up to be with me?
Because I saw the type of person that you were, and all of that wasn't worth it. And if that was the only thing stopping me from being with you, then why wouldn't I give that up? Like it was kind of like a okay, it's no problem. Like it was nothing. It was like a switch was turned on, and it's like, why would I want to live in a negative? Why would I want to live that way if now you're telling me, the things I didn't know about what I was eating and what I was doing? Why would I keep living that way, knowing that I can live a better life?
So, and she also felt that way because I told you when I first met, and I was upfront and honest with you from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't keep it a secret who I was or my faith or what I believed in. I told you I didn't do Valentine's Day. I told her I don't do Christmas. I told her I don't celebrate worldly holidays at all in no capacity. And my birthday was another one. Like, I told her I don't celebrate my own birthday. She was like, but you just heard the reason why why she decided she'd give up certain practices too. So, I mean, that's that. Philip said I don't do my birthday also. But yeah, that just goes to show you like how being upfront and honest in the beginning can go a long way. Like some people try to pretend to be somebody else. Like, and then you got a lot of men out there. That's why I was talking to the young men. If you they change who they are so they can get with the girl of their dreams. Like like honestly speaking, like when you two become one, there has to be like some major something has got to give. Like you can't be wishy-washy and try to shapeshift into what she wants you to be. Because oftentimes women don't fucking know. Like they don't know what they want out of a man. It's up to the men sometimes to show women what they really want. Steak on my birthday is all I want. Like a lot of women don't know. Like they'll have a list of what a man has to look like, how tall he has to be, um, his brand of politics, what type of shoes he wears, good skin. They'll have a whole type of list, and and oftentimes that's not even the type of person they end up with. Like it's like women to know it's like that's on you. That's on the young man. That's on you to show women what they want. Like you set a standard and you set a obvious goal, a standard, and women they'll live up to it from the jump. Like and it's not like anti-feminist and don't apply the world standards to what I'm saying because then that can throw you off and you could think, oh, he's da 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 whatever. But if you like, I had clear cut, understandable like standards. It was like, yo, if you smoke, you can't be with me. I don't give a fuck what it is, cigarettes, weed, whatever. I don't eat pork. So naturally, why would I want a woman that does eat pork? And this, how long have we been together? I forgot. I don't even keep track of anniversaries. How long we been together? Like 6 years, 5 years, 5.5 years. We've been together 5.5 years. Like I did this on day one. Like this, we've been like this since day one. So I am the standard, and once we get that established, then we go grow together. Like she got me into gardening and doing other things that I wasn't doing before. We just grew together at that point, but that standard was set from the beginning, and from there it enabled us to grow together. Somebody said, so what has she taught you or learned from her? I learned a lot from her. Like honestly. Like she has my faith, but I like she's really good on the health tip. I learned a lot about health related things from her. She's the reason I got into gardening, and planting food. Cause she always wanted to live like that. Like somewhere where there's land and she wants animals and she got me into like planting tomatoes and we just started from there. She's more liberal with with certain things, not liberal but like with certain things, and I learned not to be so dense in my beliefs. Not to not have a firm foundation, but there's just certain things you could give a little bit on, you know. Um Nothing, no solid foundations like that, but just, just I was too dense. Like I was too, like she softened me up. Like I wasn't always this soft. Like I'm soft now. Not soft, but like I hated people. Like I didn't talk to no, like I was just different. Yeah, I was too rigid. Hold on 1 second. Hmm. Oh, my screen went white. My screen went white. You know I got the burner phone. Huh? On what side? Whose side? Who got home? Oh, that's because it's my phone. Like my phone, wow. Oh no, yeah, that's what somebody said. Somebody said MGTOW is just a bunch of guys against the government. I'm like, bullshit. Every guy here screaming MGTOW is like on some not anti-woman shit, but like, yeah, like no, we're done getting married and having kids, and like they're on that type of shit. Like the way I consider our relationship, we don't have like a worldly relationship at all. Like we don't do traditional things. Like I don't even believe in wedding rings. Like we don't do rings. Cause I know that comes from a Roman tradition. You know, that comes and it's Luciferian at its core. Like we don't do rings. Like it's like the amount of stuff, and this is where I get into with people about, like, people just look at physical appearances. Like people wouldn't know us, but they would look at us, meeting us at first, and place us in a category with like Brandon Tatum and his wife, or they just be like, oh, another black man with another white woman, or some shit like that. So it's like the 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 worldly outlook on relationships and people is the reason why a lot of young men are missing out on their blessing, because they're more focused on the physical. Like I always look towards the metaphysical, the spiritual aspect of people, and that to me is what is attractive. It's not about fat ass. It's not about who look the best or who's got this going on. I mean, yeah, that shit helps, but ultimately it boils down to the caliber of woman you're dealing with. Somebody said you don't understand MGTOW. It's about not having the government in the marriage. Oh, okay, if you say so. I guess I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe you're right, but I don't know. Maybe you're right. Well, you need to tell your other MGTOW related buddies that, because they get on some wild shit. Like they're telling young men not to get married. So if that's what MGTOW is, not having the government in marriage, then you need to let your MGTOW people know that. Because right now, your MGTOW people, men going their own way, teaching young men not to get married, and all other types of just backwards thinking. Somebody said MGTOW people don't know what MGTOW is. MGTOW men going their own way. There's a whole movement like that, like like a lot of the people in the manosphere. Like I know you don't know what that is. I barely know what the fuck it is. But it's a whole lot like what's the channel, like Fresh and Fit and them niggas. Like they just bang hookers and just talk shit about, marriage, and just like don't fucking get married, chase your own dreams, that type of shit. But I got a guy on here who's saying that's not MGTOW. MGTOW is actually keeping the government out of your marriage. So I said, if he thinks that's what MGTOW is, you need to tell your MGTOW related buddies that, because they don't think that's what it is. Somebody said MGTOW is take care of yourself first. That's also a fallacy in my opinion. Like, bro, a threefold cord is not easily broken. So the things I hear them talk about as a whole, like some of these MGTOW content creators, is borderline of what I'm saying they say MGTOW is. Like, it has nothing to do with what Lord of Red Pills is saying MGTOW is. MGTOW is about not getting legally married. Are you sure? You sure that's all it is? Because the other people that claim to be MGTOW are saying something entirely different. Somebody said that's just, it might be deeper. I could be wrong. I be wrong as fuck. That's why I say y'all don't listen to me. I do what I do. You gonna have to find your own way. I don't know. I be wrong as shit on shit. I do know one thing. We gonna get this chicken going. You see, I got that temp up to 297. You said what?
Shake the bottle a little bit for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake it.
You want a marmalade?
No, not now. Not right now. In about another 30 minutes, I'm gonna put the marmalade out there. I'm gonna put it on here.
A little more. Like when he does that.
All right, now I'm gonna kick up this temp. So I'm getting ready to finish off this cook. Somebody said the birds while you cooking, my homie. Then somebody said that chicken make you want to slap everyone's granny. It does, doesn't it? That's why I said I'm smacking moms today. Good vibes. That shit right there in the title. Philip said MGTOW equals male feminist. Ooh, them fighting words. I don't want to get into y'all little beefs though. That shit wild, son. He always talk shit. You weren't. Bruh, you just don't pay attention to that. Don't. Now y'all gonna start like a little mini MGTOW war. Somebody said, and that goes back to that manosphere shit I've been hearing about. Like, and they try to tell you got these men that don't know how to treat a woman, telling young men how to get women. You know, like I just gave y'all the keys to the kingdom. I just gave every young man the keys to the kingdom. You just sat down here with me. You heard my wife say what she has to say about the type of man I was when she met me. Solid from the beginning. Like I'm telling you guys, no lie. And just the strength. That's strength. That's a woman with strength. Just the amount of sacrifice it takes to, just the type of faith you have in me to adopt my faith and my practices. And you heard the reason why. I mean, what more could you want? But that goes back to what type of man you are. Like when I met her, she was a liberal. She's not now. But that just goes back to the type of the type of man you are. So you hear a lot of men out there talking about um how to get women and how to do this and women need to be in the kitchen and shit. I can actually say I don't even have to say that. If she's going to get in the kitchen, she's in the kitchen. I didn't even ask. It goes it just or when you're official, like you don't have to do all that. They like women would love to please you because you're the man they're with. Like all that bullshit feminism, like feminism doesn't even exist. Like feminism doesn't exist. There's no 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 feminist will remain a feminist when the right man enters her life. Like I promise you that. Like there's not one liberal, bleeding liberal chick that will remain a bleeding liberal when the right man enters her life. Oh, you got a mic S718. There you go. Antivis said, just order a catless exhaust for my truck. It's going to be sick. You're going to be one of those people in the neighborhood, just riding up the street. That's what you want to do. That's you, Antivis. That's what you want to do for no fucking reason. Like I'm not a fan of catalytic converters neither. But I'm just saying. I mean, I guess so. Just make sure it ain't no O2 sensors hooked up to it. It's gonna throw a code, and please don't put a glass pack or a cherry muffler, little cherry bomb on there. Please. He said, nah, I have my. Thank you, Antivis. Damn. Somebody said high flow cats are a real thing. I mean, they say that, but I don't think so. I mean, they'll have less sales per square inch. Like MagnaFlow, I put a MagnaFlow high flow catalytic converter on my Jeep Grand Cherokee. I guess it made a little bit of a difference. It did feel kind of less restricted, but I don't know. Like I haven't tested it. I haven't put nothing on the dyno and pulled out charts, graphs, and data on that. But that MagnaFlow catalytic converter I got for like $300, and it was supposed to be high flow. So they're a lot cheaper than the shit you'll get from the dealer or the OEM part. Because catalytic converters cost upwards of $2,000 sometimes because they got those precious metals in there. Somebody said, are spinners still a thing? Absolutely not. I'm gonna have to agree with you, Lord of Red. Adam was pretty beta. If you want to go by Greek alphabets, Adam was Adam was a little bitch. What you laughing at? Yeah, Adam was a little bitch though. Like it was, you know what made Adam a bitch? It wasn't even so much, you can say yes because he did eat the fruit that his wife, you can say, talked him into eating. But it wasn't even that got me. It wasn't the fact him eating the fruit because a woman says it. It's the fact that when the creator walked in and was like, yo, why you got leaves and shit on you? And Adam was like, it was that woman. He immediately started blaming. Like, yo, that's all the way feminine, son. Like, that, you're a bitch. Like, yo, you take responsibility for shit. He did not want to take responsibility. Like, I have to give Adam a L. Adam, you taking this L, son. Like, you're a whole bitch for that. Like, you immediately blamed Eve for some shit you did. Like, she didn't do that. You did. Like, you can't put that on Eve. Yes, Eve was beguiled by the serpent. Look at women today. You just talked to my wife. She was a liberal. Liberalism, that when women engage in that, they are beguiled by the serpent. But what does a strong man do? They put their foot down. They say, no, there's a standard here. We don't do that. Like, Eve would have dropped that shit where it was, or tried to put it was like, yeah, you're right. I don't have no business with this. Like, that's on Adam. Like, women gonna do what women do. Like, that's up to you to intervene and show them the way. Somebody said he blamed God first. Man, he blamed the one. He was like, it's because you put that bitch here with me. Got me eating fruit. Yeah, it's like, yeah, he definitely tossed her under the bus. Somebody said a man provides. I like that you said that, Dr. Seuss, because when you say a man provides, a lot of people think financial. Like, that's all they can think about. That's not entirely true. A man also provides a solid foundation on which a family is built. Keep that in mind. You got some men out there, they provide money, and then they wonder why their wife is fucking another man. They wonder why their wife is fucking a guy down the street. Look at Hulk Hogan's wife. Hulk Hogan's wife was fucking with the teenager. Look at Jada Pinkett Smith. She was fucking August Alsina. Will Smith was providing, right? That's why I say it's not even financial. People take men providing to be like financial. That's important too, but it's about providing a foundation. Like, you have to be solid. You have to provide the foundation on which your family is built. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, as a man, once you have a solid foundation on which a family can be built, the rest is history. And then y'all grow together. And then what you say is law. Pretty much. Somebody say gotta have a strong pimp hand. I know you joking, but no, if you feel like you have to hit a woman, then you shouldn't be with her. And there's men that think hitting women, there's men that think hitting a woman will get them back in line. Not true. Not true. As a matter of fact, when you start hitting women, most men that hit their wives, they end up liking that shit. Like, this is the side nobody wants to talk about. Those type of women like that behavior. Like, they get addicted to it. They'll do little shit to fuck with him just so he can smack the shit out of them. And they get off on that. And then they want to be choked during sex. So you smacking a bitch, you smacking your wife or whatever the fuck you doing, that's not going to get her in line. Like, the minute you have to smack her, you've already lost. Now she's just going to grow to like that. She will do nothing right in your eyes. Like, that's just, no. Grant, I know there's some women that don't like that shit and they're in a fucked up relationship. but their man constantly hits them. Like they keep hitting them. It's like, why? They're doing what you say doing. At that point, it's like smacking or hitting a woman doesn't solve anything at all. It's not going to get them in line. It's just going to cause resentment. You're going to hate yourself for having to do it, in which point you're going to take that anger out on her. She's going to hate you. Y'all constantly going to have power struggles. Bro, it's weak. That's weak. That's a weakness. Men hitting the woman they're with, that's weak. That's a weakness, and you're not going to get respect. Like you might get fear, but you're not going to get respect. Like the minute she sees her out, she's going to fucking take it and out you, and then you're going to be sitting in prison. But you hit her, right? Why didn't she fall in line? Because you don't get respect. Because you have to smack her. Like that's her cowering before you, that's not respect. That's not respect. Yeah, some women see it like that. Like he hit me, so he still cares. Some women are just fucked up. They're gone. And the man think, oh, I had to do that because she gonna learn. She just wouldn't get in line. And it's like she will never get in line because now she likes that behavior. And then when those two are done, that woman that was getting hit, she's gonna get into another relationship with a good guy and constantly treat him like shit. And she will ultimately push him to try to get him to hit her because that's what she likes. And she may not even be conscious that she's doing that. Like she may not even know that she's, engaging in that behavior. Like, and then she'll cry, she'll tell her girlfriends and be like, he hit me, I'm fucking sick of him. And then next week they'll be right the fuck back together. So no, anytime you feel like you gotta hit a woman, or you lose. There is no winning coming out of that. Not for either party involved. Like there's no reason. The minute you feel like you gotta hit the woman you with, bro, you in the wrong relationship. And trying to make it work is fucking retarded. They gonna hit you with all types of shit. But I love him. And they tell their girlfriends, they call their moms, they might file a police report, and then them bitches get right back with that nigga a week later. Most of them. That's most of the time. Like, don't let Hollywood fool you with women getting beat up and hating it and trying to make it. A lot of women in relationships like that, they fucking love it. They love it. And then when they get out of a relationship like that, they're so fucked up and they crave that behavior out of the new man that they get with. And then they get with the good guy and then they ultimately treat him like shit. Because that good guy doesn't know how to respond to her behavior. So now that guy is a bitch, and then she just doesn't respect him. See, all of this can be avoided with the type of man like me. There's certain, you have to have a standard for women. This is why I told men everywhere, I have a royal dick. Any women just can't come up and partake in my royal dick. Like, we're here. I'm here. You're here. Like, no, I don't pay for pussy. Weak. Don't fuss after bitches on OnlyFans. Weak. Or you can control your dick. You have to, and it's men, and then that's why they get into these fucked up relationships with women named Erica that do this type of shit. Because you just want to fuck her. Like, you're not holding up your end of the bargain. You're not withholding your standards. Like, you waive your standards for the caliber of woman you're after in order to chase some bitch with a fat ass and yoga pants. And then you end up in a fucked up position. Weak. That's because you're weak. That's it. That's all it is. And there's nothing else to it. It's not even complicated. This is why women rule you. And this is why children eat first. People weren't ready for that. This is why children eat first. It wasn't always like that. The man ate first. But she don't give a fuck about you. She don't even make your plate. She make the children's plate. The children eat first. And then you might get called to dinner. Like, dinner's ready. That shit on the counter, go make that shit. Go get your plate, go make it. What's wrong with your hands? The kids at the table already, it wasn't always like that. That's because, bro, you have, bro, didn't I clip that? I think I clipped that. I made that like a little clip. I talked about this before. Because somebody in the comment section was like, oh, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, I would hit that. And I was like, that bitch doesn't even know what a garbage disposal is. Like, look, you see the childish mentality with men out here today? And then they expect women to be women. And then you have more and more women dealing with childish men. So now they got to act all hard. They got to act like they are men. Like they feel like they gotta step in the shoes, and that causes them to engage in bullshit activities like liberalism. Like, like all types of weird doctrines, and just, man, it's because look at the men. And you got men out here giggling, he, smash or pass. Like, that shit childish. Like, grow the fuck up. Like, what that nigga say? He said, I know she's a liberal, but I would totally hit that. Talking about AOC. And this is true. This is the mentality a lot of young men have. This is the type of shit I do preach against. Because they'll be like, yo, I'll fuck that. And I'm like, you have no standard, do you? You have no standard. And this is why you have to tell women to get in the kitchen. This is why you have to make that a joke. You have to tell her to get in the kitchen. Because she doesn't fucking already know that. Because you have no standard. Because you fuck anything. You fuck anybody. Bro, you got the key. You got the master. Bro, you got the royal scepter. Like, you have the royal scepter. Give me Numbers 1:18. I believe, I might be wrong. It says you are after the house of your father. Your father is important, son. You are the father. I don't give a fuck if you have kids or not. Bro, you got to make, your last name needs to mean something. You need to be powerful. You need to be elite. You need to be elite. Like, you can't fall for the fat ass and yoga pants trick every fucking time. You can't fall for the fucking feet pictures on Instagram and OnlyFans all the time and expect women to still respect you. Like, you have a whole house that's built on your name. Like, that has to mean something. Somebody said, I hope there's a timer on that chicken. Nah, I'm a professional. I don't need timers. That's that oven shit. No, we out here. I know what's done is done. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get out here with the stick thermometer and do some poking around, but oh yeah, it's getting there. It's about done. Yeah, that's just to keep it from drying out. Man, and I know there's not even a lot of people that watch this channel, but I just gave every young man out there more fucking game in 1 hour than that whole bullshit manosphere shit combined. Somebody said, why no watering pan? I'll use a watering pan in the judge, or like a vertical, not a vertical smoker, but like a offset um, smoker, a grill with the smoke box. You put the water pan directly under the meat. But this a drum style smoker, so I never use a water pan with this style cooker. Even my other one. Can you do me a quick favor and get the thermometer on the refrigerator? And like a little knife. All right. Just the one that you stick. The stick one. It's on the refrigerator. Man, and man, y'all pay attention, all the young men out there. That's another reason why I'm well respected in my relationship. It doesn't matter what type of woman you with, bro. You, like I said, you have to be solid. You have to provide that solid foundation for which your family's name is going to be built on. And could you imagine me asking a woman to leave behind her traditions and her politics to be with someone like me if all I did was complain about the left? Like, for real, like, honestly, like, what if all I did was complain about the white man? Like, the white man got me down, the white man out here. What if all I did was complain about the Jews? What if I was like you see how you lose respect? Like, you, and it's when y'all got women that don't even know it, but they're losing respect for you behind that shit. Like, you can't, like, no man has no business complaining about what the next man is doing to hold him down, especially when that man is invisible. Like, you can't directly point to someone like, hey, him, and then do something about it. You just broad brush like the Jews, holding me back. Like, every fucking day you pillow talking with your woman like, yo, the Jews holding me back, right? Like, we got to do something. We got to do something. And then constantly not doing anything except complaining about it. What the fuck I look like complaining about the white man? And then you'll have a lot of sisters or black women, they talk about they don't respect the black man because all that nigga is doing is complaining about the white man. How the fuck you want respect when you're giving all the dominance that a man can give and putting that on another group of people and saying that group of people is the reason why I'm being held down, that's why I'm not succeeding? No woman wants to be with no shit like that. Hold on, I got it.
I'll be the thermometer.
No, you won't be the thermometer. No. I already know the breast about done.
Isn't it supposed to be at 165?
Yeah, the breast about done. Let's check out this leg. See, I do like mine crispy. So, how you like those Brussels sprouts? Oh yeah, so we got some time. Hold on, let me get a piece out of here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, pull it.
Mm-hmm. You lay down, I'll pull for you. Oh no.
Really? Bruh, that was $2 worth of meat.
That was good
Back
too.
up. Back up. Back up.
Let me cut you a
No.
piece.
No.
You
Oh my
don't need the
goodness.
marmalade. The vegetables need some. Spray some more on the
Oh
vegetables.
my goodness.
See, mm-mm. The steak isn't good.
You don't like the vegetables, huh?
Mm-mm.
That turned out. Let me see how it tastes. Well, it's just a medley.
It made it look pretty. We needed some eggplant in there.
Oh, we got a bumblebee. Hey there, little buddy. Are you ready to pollinate some cucumbers? Look at him.
I put the cucumber seeds in yesterday.
Anyway. Yo, back up.
Mm-mm.
Get off the bird.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, let it finish cook.
Mm.
Yo, back up.
Mm.
Back up. No, not at all. I'm about to flame it up. Somebody said it's done, bro. Not at all. It is ready, yeah, but no.
Spray it before it's hot.
I did. I like to cater to my own taste, and it's gonna be hella juicy, but it needs to have that. It doesn't have that. That shit ready. That shit ready, Freddy. We could you can get my little brush and get the marmalade. Huh? Oh, all right. Well, never mind on that. And y'all junk monkeys watching, y'all done came to two of my cookouts for free. Bring that temp up to 350 to finish the cook, and it be ready. Auntie Vic said I came to two cookouts and didn't get any food. That's because you didn't donate. You did not donate. Yeah, yeah. Why you ain't hit that cash app? Yeah, hit that cash app. Oh, what's up, Luna Walker? How you doing? What's going on with you? I'm doing fine. Somebody said, "What's your cash app?" I don't believe in cash. I don't have a cash app. I mean, I do, but now I have it. I did to pay somebody that I work with, but I don't. I don't use it. I'm not giving out my cash app. Like I don't even believe in that shit like that. I said, bro, this my dude right here. Are you cooking? Oh yeah, yeah. I know you're a little late here, but it's the second day I cooked out, and I'm doing a whole chicken, beer can style. And she just got a piece, so now I have to hide my mom because she wants to smack my mom. Goodness gracious. How dare me? So anyway, man, that's all I'm saying. So I covered everything today. Everything that pertains to like the young men, man and wife, providing us all a foundation. Like Luna Walker said, catch me up. That's a lot. That's a tall order right there. Best cams, fun, hot girls, and boy, and that's definitely a robot. Somebody said, end with some freestyle bass. Yeah. If I could bring my bass out here, I got to get a hookup for it. Maybe like a little power inverter or something. Like, I'm gonna finish this bird that I got over here on the smoker, and then I'm out. So if y'all got any questions or anything you want to ask me, nice cover for the splitter. Yep, and that's a champion cover too. Cause I don't like my stuff just getting rained on. Like I don't want to risk messing up any seals or, you know. Like my gator gets rained on. The gator, I don't cover that. I have a cover for it, but I don't cover it. Like everything on it is waterproof. Like I don't even care about it, but not my log splitter. Got a cant hook. Yeah, I got a log ox. Somebody said, let the dreads breathe. I am. Damn. Grow your own dreads and let them breathe. Diamond Saucy, can we go fishing one day, BG? Yeah, if you don't be on some dab shit. Like if you don't try to get, I don't even know you, Diamond Sauce. You're too weedy for me. Like I don't, like I'm good. Jesus Christ had dreads, so shake them. I ain't got none, but I plan on growing some. Maybe Jesus Christ, the Messiah definitely didn't have dreads. The Messiah didn't have long hair at all. Number one, he was a tradesman. A lot of tradesmen don't have long hair. A lot do, but and even during that time, it wasn't socially acceptable for a man to have long hair. And the Messiah wasn't a Nazarite, so he wouldn't have had long hair. BG, you ever catch and cook those frogs? I don't eat frogs. All right, they're having a family dispute. I said, what other book is your wife reading that my wife or just women in general should read? I don't know. She's reading Move Your DNA. And she just started on the Contagion Myth book. I don't know. Let's go ask her. He wants to know what other book that he could.
That's the one that I just read about Dan Barber. I loved it. What was it called? Hold on. That was a great book. Hold on. Let me remember the name.
Yeah, she's over here reading this one right now.
Oh, The Third Plate. Field Notes on Future of Food. That was a great book. It opened my eyes. I know that the whole tilling, it breaks down like, was it the big dust ball? I forget when that was, but how it ruined basically all the soil in the Midwest, and it just.
Oh, that John Deere was behind?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Why you don't move that way?
Everywhere I go, it follows me.
What was the name of the book? I didn't even catch that.
Third Plate.
The Third Plate?
Yeah. Yeah, Barbara. That was good. Oh, one up. Friend of mine gave it to me. It's very nice.
Oh, I'm not yelling at people today because you're around. Mm-mm. I said, let's go fishing in Farmville. They have 14-pound mutant bass. I'm a bass fisherman. Farmville, ain't that right next to Richmond? No, that's down there. Farmville. Powhatan was in Farmville. Dang, you said Farmville. That bring back Powhatan days. Farmville was some weird ass Facebook game. You said Barefoot Revolution? I haven't heard of that one. Hey, ain't them barefoot shoes you got on right now? What the fuck are those? What are those?
Garden shoes.
With the individual toes out like that? With your individual toes get covered like that?
You have to really stretch your toes because I can barely get. These aren't individual.
No, that's right. But you got the individual socks with the individual. Each individual toe goes into. No, I just find it, crazy how they got socks that people fit their individual toes into each little pocket.
You should try it. It's a stretch because our toes are always in like this format. We don't want to be like this. We want to be like this. That's what it's for. Toe pockets, damn.
I said toe pockets versus steel toe. I don't like fit. I don't like my individual toes like having their own chamber. Like I don't
like it either. But
like they have pockets for crying. It's a pocket for each toe.
It's a pant leg. Like shorts.
You got me right. I don't even have an argument for that. I can't even make a comeback. Somebody said Crocs are the shit. Man, I saw somebody moving furniture in Crocs. That shit is stupid. She said, thanks, Catherine. No, it said 346. Hold on, you gotta wait. Did the chicken look like BG now? That's how you want it. Buttery brown. That's how you want it. Buttery brown. I ain't gonna get another piece though. Mm. 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 Back up. Back up. Mm. You see that crisp? Well, you didn't get the outer. Damn. All right.
Let me get my fork.
Hell no. You're not getting the fork back up. Get off my chicken.
Cut it. I want the hard piece. I want the.
Because I'm doing this one handed. Hold on. Grab it.
Oh, no.
Damn. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get in there. Oh my. Bro, I am a beast. Did you wash your hands? Hell no, I didn't.
I did. No,
Man, give me that.
that was a perfect
No, that's
piece.
mine. Oh my god. Oh. Mm. Man, look, let me. Man, y'all, where y'all mamas at? Where y'all mamas at? That done. Oh yeah. Where y'all mamas at? I'm smacking mamas today. Bro, we fucking this bird up. Hold on, let it. All right.
No. Wait. Why do we have to wait?
Cause I'm about to pull it off. I like that crunch though. Damn, that's nice. That's how you know you can cook. That's how you know you can cook. Wait a minute. That was a lot. That was a lot you had going on that forkful.
It just peeled right off.
Nah, I know it peeled off. That's how I cooked it. Back up.
Here, you can have that piece. You want this?
That one.
Yeah, take it.
There is no skin on this chicken. Damn, that came right by. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color. Look at that coloring.
Oh, wait. I think it does need.
Yeah, we gonna let it. That's the color from the smoke. That's the smoke ring. Oh my god. Where your mom? Where mom? All right, back up.
One more.
No.
Just one more.
No. All right, that's it. Oh my goodness. Um. Oh my goodness. Man, say, how long did you cook it? About 3 hours, 30 minutes. Cause I had it on for about 30 minutes before I started the live. About 3 hours, 30 minutes, low and slow. Mm. Yeah, I'm smacking moms, man. That's man. Bro. That is illegal. That taste is illegal. Real. You supposed to smack my mama, not me. Wasn't even a smack. Yo, man, this whole live stream, I gave you guys nothing but illegal game. Like for the men out there, for the youth, for like I don't like there's nothing else to say. Excuse me. Them Milwaukee gloves at Home Depot any good? I haven't tried them. I got the Hardy gloves. Let me see if I have my set right here. I think I got those at Home Depot. But they haven't ripped yet, so. Man, look. And see, this is why y'all can pay me to come out and cook for you. Bro, I'm the best. I'm the best at it. I'm the best. Bro, the flavor, I get my flavors right. Preparation right. The cooking technique right. Somebody said, let's see you make French toast. I do want to get some log splitting done today, but yeah, I'm gonna just eat, call it a day. Like I said, I've been taking notes. Gonna smoke chicken tomorrow. Yeah, to put a couple pieces of wood chunks in there. You know, there's a few. Don't overdo it. And get your chimney going. Get your coals hot. Bro, I want to smack somebody. How long does the chicken take to cook? Like 3 hours, 30 minutes. 3 hours, 30 minutes. Like, see, I can pull that. I can pull the meat off and make shredded chicken sandwiches. You can add it to another meal. You can put it with some eggs. You can make chicken tacos with that. Man, that's... Or you can just take the bird, pull the bird off, slice it up, and throw it on some Wonder Bread and just eat you some sandwiches or something. I don't know what you would do with it, but it's fucking amazing. You cut it up, mix it in with some rice, chicken salad, man. Man, look. Somebody say you sound like Bubba Gump on shrimp. Man, look, all men need to know how to work a grill. All men need to know how to work a grill. And I'm not talking about a fucking gas. I'm not talking propane. No, men need to know their way around a grill. So I said, don't delete this stream, BG. It's too good. I'm leaving all my cookout streams up. And tomorrow I'm gonna do the leg of lamb. Like you go over certain people's house, they got the grill outside, they got the propane under there. Just it's like, no, what the fuck are you doing? Like that's not technique, that's not art. You remove the art from it. Like it's no. They turning knobs. You go to somebody's house and they grill got knobs. Like a fucking oven. That's an oven. It's like, oh, the fuck? Nigga, this is a convection oven. Nigga, this. Somebody say, you got a remote though. What remote? The receiver. Somebody said Traeger grills are the easy bake oven of grills. Man, them fighting words. Them Traeger people serious. Yo, the pellet smoker people, they'll fight you over it. They're like the Bitcoin people. Where they're like, this is freedom! My fucking pellet smoker! The Traeger people with their fucking pellets. Oh, look. The Traeger people with their fucking pellets. Dude, fuck your grill. Fuck your charcoal grill, dude. Have you tried my fucking food from my Traeger? My fucking Traeger, my fucking pellets. I have applewood pellets. Fuck. All right, Diamond Sauce, you win. My bad. You right. You right. You got it. So I said I don't agree with you on weed and Bitcoin. Bro, there's people in here don't agree with me on anything at all. They just want to be annoyed today. So they listen to me. Just like, They be like, why you listen to them then? To get my blood going because I have to feel. It's people that listen to people they don't like just to feel something because their life is just so fucking empty. I have to fucking listen to someone I don't fucking like, and then I have to go somewhere and fucking complain about it and tweet about it and write about it and blog about it. You're like, well, why do you keep listening to them? Because I don't feel anything in my fucking life. My life is fucking empty, dude. I'm so fucking empty right now. Like I need anger. I need anger and I need to be constantly triggered. This is how I know I'm still alive. That shit, I told you, it popped like a little 22. It almost got you. That pine. The pine was like, you too close, man. A Linkin Park song. It starts with one. Linkin Park keyboard player does the same thing for every song. Linkin Park keyboard player sound like he played with one finger. You like, yo, it'd be a different song. You like, why is that song still on? That's a long ass song. She cleaned up the Linkin Park. Linkin Park be in the background. It starts with one. Huh? No, I want to bash Lincoln Park for a little bit. Why would you want me to change the subject? Oh, fuck Lincoln Park, the conspiracy theory class. Man, fuck Kurt Cobain and he was killed, but they try to say he was overdosed. But his wife, Courtney Love. Bro, that shit before my time. Like, I don't even. That shit was in the early 90s. It doesn't even matter. You be like, yo, this is a long ass song. But like, yo, they keyboard player need to shut the fuck up. Boom, 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 meow, 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 meow. It starts with one. Kingpin, get out. Get out. The other day I heard you talking down about evolution. Evolution is a fact and reality. You can believe in God and evolution at the same time, just like you can be trans and the Messiah. Somebody said the Transformer soundtrack was lit. I don't even remember the Transformer soundtrack. What was that one jump they did with Jay-Z? What was it called? And it sounded like the other song. And then what was that video? Did we watch like some BitChute video that was like linking the lead singer of Linkin Park to like fucking Tony Podesta or some shit? Hey, the Tony Podesta was, what's the guy from Linkin Park? What's his name? Chester. Hey, it was like Tony Podesta was actually Chester's father, and he killed himself. That shit was wild. So I said that's his third child, bro. Bro, that shit wild. Cause he do kinda look like him though. He do look like him. I'm just saying, like that is some wild shit out there. They did a whole album with Jay-Z. Chester Podesta. Yo, he do look, there's some similarities there. And what did he do? He shot himself, right? Or some shit. Or he overdosed. Fucking typical. When I said Buckethead is cool and all, but I'd rather listen to Rory Gallagher. Bro, that shit just Buckethead is fucking cool and all, but I'd rather listen to Rory Gallagher.
I'm trying to say he hung himself.
I'd rather listen to Rory Gallagher. Is it Chester Podesta hung himself? How fucking dare he?
All these people that like came up in that whole little like sex trafficking thing, it was like a thing that happened when they would all like hang themselves, and it was like the same exact way that he supposedly hung himself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Somebody just wrote, Siobhan Elser said, can you talk about evolution again and talk about why you don't believe in it? And were you joking about not believing in fossil fuel? Are you fucking serious right now, Barricade Garage? Nailed it. I fucking nailed it. How fucking dare you not believe in fossil fuel? And are you just joking or do you not actually believe in evolution? Because seriously, we came from single-cell amoebas. We came from single-cell amoebas and we crawled out of the fucking ocean and then we developed legs and then those legs we developed splintered off from our bodies and started fucking horses. And when they fucked horses, the offspring was humanity. And that humanity that was offspring from a fucking single-cell amoeba's leg and a horse, it spawned the white man. And then the white man was like totally born in a fucking cave because it was a fucking aphid virus and then traveled to Africa and then got black and then got back white when it went back north. Okay, fucking evolution, dude. And then the Bronze Age, and then the Copper Age, and then a turtle fucked the egg, and then that egg splintered off from the turtle's dick, and then it exploded, and that's the big fucking bang, dude. Evolution is so fucking solid, it's fucking fact. How dare you not believe in it, dude? Fuck yeah. Bro, I fucking nailed it. I fucking nailed it. I was with you when you said the earth is flat, but denying evolution, how dare you? Yeah, like the amoebas, they came out like little organisms that no one knows where they came from. Just sperm after the Big Bang. The Big Bang was actually a big nut that was bust by two tortoises. And in that nut that was bust, it just bust into like something that wasn't even there at first. And then that something traveled the light years and created something here. And then that nut bust and went and made a multiverse. And then the Hulk gene was present in this multiverse. And then this universe sprang gods and shit. And then like another tortoise. And then an Easter egg, and then the egg was like, like fucking O'Shea. And then that became like Mother Earth goddess that had like a husband that divorced her because she had like too many fucking kids or something. I don't fucking know, but yeah. And then Prometheus was born. And then that's how we got here. That shit is like talking to a child. Asking people about evolution. That shit like talking to a child. It is. Children come up with these type of stories. Like we're adults. Like come on. Like, Siobhan Elsa said, no, it's not. It's real facts. What I just said, the tortoise that bust a nut and spawned the universe. Seriously? There's a strong argument for that. Somebody said, bro, you come at it like a child. How else do you approach the Big Bang? How else do you want me to come at it? Like it's a big fucking bang. It was like there was nothing before it, and then like shit bang. What do you need to have a bang? Or can you just bang some shit just with nothing? Like who started the Big Bang? Where the fuck did the Big Bang come from? Like how the fuck do you expect me to not come at it with a childlike perspective? It's just childish. Like that shit wild, son. Somebody said Big Bang. Big Bang should only be name of a band. Anyway, I'm about to get this bird off of here, get this pan. Woo, it's good, man. Look at this shit, bro. Siobhan Elser said your talent is in skits only. Then why the fuck are you here? Oh, don't do that. Now you sound like John McDonald. John McDonald was just coasting. I say wild shit every fucking day. I had a John McDonald in our midst. He was coasting. He was okay. Then I said something he didn't like. You're never fucking funny. All you do is this. All you do is that. You're not even funny. I'm like, why the fuck are you here? Can someone tell me when is the last time I've made a skit? A long time ago, right? So if I was only good at making skits, why the fuck are you still here after all this time? That's like going to a Dave Chappelle stand-up special and telling Dave Chappelle, you were only good when you made the Chappelle show. He's going to be like, then why the fuck are you here? Like, why are you at my stand-up then? I have the freedom to be here though, unless you block me. No, what you don't have the freedom to do is tell me what the fuck to do. Or how to believe, or how to speak to you, or that I can't block you if I want to. I'll block the fuck out you. It doesn't, I have the freedom to be here. Bruh, you belong in my zombie apocalypse survival group. I will give you that, because you'll be one of the first people tripped up in the event of a flash zombie horde. Because more important people have to escape, so you have to sacrifice yourself. You're a sacrifice. That's some useless eater shit. We'll feed you though. Oh gosh, yes. Caramelize. I gotta do that again. It's all right. This is how you know it's done when it's starting to come off the This is how you know it's done when it's starting to come off the damn can. That's good. That's real good. See, it's coming off the bone now. Let's check out the back of the bird. That's ready, and guys, that's how you do it. And check out my oak block. Damn, and even this smells good. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so I'm about to get up out of here. But y'all see how I did this. And if you buy my book, you too will learn how you can make great barbecue. Buy my wood chunks too. You can even buy my used wood chunks. I'll sell you this for $19.99. You can get that one right there. Look at the final product. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. I don't care about it. Look at that. We could just break that off right now. And it's moist. Straight. Oh, fuck. I'm wasting meat. Look at that lid. Take this top half off. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit longer though. That shit ready. Oh my gosh. I'm going to fucking kill y'all. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna flame on. It's done. It's ready. Somebody said, how long did you cook that bird? Like 3.5 hours. I said no potatoes are in there. And we gonna have all that ready. That shit amazing. Anyway, so that's how you do it. That's my recipe. Stay tuned for the leg of lamb cook. I'm gonna get that on the grill. Show y'all how to barbecue that right. I'm gonna use a different cooking style too. I'm out.